If you have diabetes and you're exhausted all the time, even after a full night's sleep, I want you to say something first. This is not in your head, and it's not something you just have to live with. There are 6 specific reasons why diabetes causes fatigue. Most of them are fixable, and there's a good chance nobody has ever explained all 6 to you. Let's do that now. Cause one, your cells are running on empty. You can have high blood sugar and still feel like you have no energy. Why? Because the sugar is in your blood, but it can't get into your cells. Insulin resistance means your cells are literally running out of fuel, so your muscles tire faster, your brain goes foggy, and no amount of rest fixes it. Getting your glucose control tighter is the most direct fix. If you smoke, nicotine actively worsens insulin resistance through a specific molecular pathway, which means smokers often find this one harder to shift. Cause 2. Anemia. If you've been on metformin for more than 3 years, get your B12 checked. Metformin reduces B12 absorption over time, and B12 is essential for making red blood cells. Fewer red blood cells means less oxygen reaching your muscles and brain, and that makes you feel exactly as heavy and slow as you'd expect. It's a simple blood test, and a supplement can make a real difference quickly. And if you smoke, carbon monoxide from cigarettes reduces your blood's oxygen carrying capacity through a completely separate mechanism. Anemia and smoking can be draining the same system simultaneously. Cause 3. Broken sleep. Do you wake at night to use the bathroom? Do your feet burn or tingle when you're trying to sleep? Does your partner say you snore or stop breathing? Each of those is a treatable problem, and each is far more common in diabetics. When your sleep is fragmented every night, the exhaustion stacks up. Nicotine is also a stimulant that disrupts deep sleep even when you smoke earlier in the day. Tell your doctor exactly what's happening. There are specific treatments for each one. Cause 4. Depression. Depression is twice as common in people with diabetes, and it doesn't just affect your mood. It produces real physical exhaustion. You don't have to feel sad. Feeling flat, empty, or unmotivated most of the time counts too. A 2-minute screening at your next appointment can tell you whether this is part of the picture. Cause 5. Your thyroid. Up to 1 in 8 diabetics has an underactive thyroid, and it causes exactly the kind of deep, unrelenting fatigue we're talking about. It's easily confused with poorly controlled diabetes or depression because the symptoms overlap so much. One TSH blood test rules it out. If you haven't had your thyroid checked recently, ask for it. Cause 6. Carbon monoxide. If you smoke, this is the most underappreciated fatigue cause for diabetic smokers. Carbon monoxide from cigarette smoke binds to hemoglobin 200 times more tightly than oxygen, so your blood delivers less oxygen to every organ. And CO also blocks the enzyme in your mitochondria that produces energy, so even the oxygen that does arrive can't be properly converted into fuel. 2 blockages on energy production simultaneously on top of everything else. The good news, CO clears from your blood within 12 hours of your last cigarette. Many people who stop smoking feel noticeably less tired within a day or two. That's the CO leaving. If you're not ready to quit yet, that's okay. It's a process. Smoke Safer Gold is a reusable 5-stage cigarette filter, independently lab tested to reduce carbon monoxide by over 71% per cigarette. Less CO means less hemoglobin blockage and less interference with your energy production. It won't replace quitting, but it's a meaningful step while you work toward it. The lab data is at smokesafer.in. What to do this week? At your next appointment, ask for 5 tests: full blood count, B12, ferritin, TSH, and HbA1c. Tell your doctor how your sleep is broken. And if you're feeling low or flat, say that too. Diabetes fatigue is real, it has real causes, and most of them respond to real treatment. The full guide is at the link below, and if this helped, subscribe. We cover this kind of thing every week without the lectures.